I want to talk to you about my friend Charlie Crawford. He's a 10-time NFR qualifier.
Charlie Crawford, time to just shake it out and win. Got it on him fast. Set
there
up.
We are.
Here's a day
Nice
money
run.
lead. You betcha 3-8.
That's an absolute perfect run. Timing was perfect from the time the first swing is up. He's got the control. Charlie made it happen by being timed up with his horse with the steer, and being able to not just rope, but to pick that steer's head up without changing the momentum for the heeler at all.
We know his beautiful wife, Jackie, all three of their beautiful children, the founder of the Liberty and Loyalty Foundation, which this year will exceed $1 million raised for military and first responders. I've said it 1,000 times. Charlie, it's time to rope, nod and ride, whip and spur. I want to welcome you to the Charlie Crawford Podcast. Let's ride.
Staying in the present. There's a really good quote that I've heard before, and it says, yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, today is a gift, and that is why they call it the present. Some of the best grooves that I've got into roping, when I was just in the zone, man, it was amazing how much of the present I was in. Like, I wasn't worried about any misses from the past. I wasn't thinking too far ahead of time. I was just in the moment, present, and in a zone. And I could feel it at times when I was in it. And some of those feelings were like, you're going to know you're going to win. And a lot of that had to do with being able to stay in the present. Some of the things I think a guy needs to understand is the definition of fear. Fear is false evidence appearing real. And a lot of times what fear is usually when you're anticipating something that hasn't happened yet. You know, if you're a SWAT team guy, you know, that adrenaline and stuff, or the fear that might happen, the fact that you ain't gone through the door yet, but you don't know what's on the other side. So it's what's about to happen. You know, a lot of times I've felt myself in that stuff right there. We're in the box, and I feel that anxiety and almost thinking a little bit too much about what's about to happen instead of being able to stay in the moment. And then depression. Depression comes from the past. So anybody that's ever drove home after a miss in the short round, when your head's banging up against the window or the steering wheel on the way home, I'm pretty sure you can remember what it was like thinking about the past. And those are great moments to be in, to be able to get up underneath of it. But once you get up underneath of what happened, learn how to let it go. That's probably one of the most frustrating and hardest things, and that's self-discipline, letting go. Whew, that one took me a long time to learn how to do. I would stay in the moment, just kick myself. And that one took some mental maturity to be able to, all right, here's what happened. I split the horns, or I run through the barrier, whatever the case may be. Next time I'm going to score better. Next time I'm going to get my swing above the horns and get my top strand on the top of the left horn, whatever the case may be. And then let it go. Move about your day. Because, man, that other stuff drag you down. And so the present, man, it's something, it's one of those things you almost need to write on your hand. I do it all day around my house, just trying to get things done. Stay in the moment. Stay in the moment. Don't try to get too far ahead of yourself. And when I'm able to stay in the present, even in my practice sessions, and as I'm getting for competition, if I can stay in the moment, that's when I'm going to be a heck of a lot more present. So good luck out there.